All right, it's your boy Z the Real here, and this is part 2 of my why Gematria and fortune telling sports don't work. But again, man, what I was continuing from the last video is that again the Chiefs and the 49ers were the two best performed teams of this season. Okay, so this is why they're going to the Super Bowl, right? Because in the playoffs they proved to be the better teams, right? Again, man, Patrick Mahomes is last year's MVP. Okay, this guy has the same squad he had from last year. Okay, Andy Reid has been already. He's that good of a coach, right? Y'all gotta stop trying to calculate numbers and try. Yeah, you can calculate numbers. Okay, yeah, you can. Yeah, Hubbard brings up history, but that has nothing to do with what's going on currently. That if y'all watch the entire season, man, you'll see how strong these two teams are, right? And furthermore, man, the Titans already beat the Chiefs earlier in the regular season, right? They did. When Mahomes came back, they lost to the Tennessee Titans, right? It was only so basically the Chiefs already had a knowledge of how good the Titans was. So Andy Reid felt, okay, if we slow down Derrick Henry, we shut him down, and we can win the game. Which y'all see? You see the Chiefs came back in that game. They found a way to limit Derrick Henry. They found a way to stop Derrick Henry, shutting him down, and they was able to take over the game. Okay, y'all got to give these players their credit, man. Stop using calculator. Gematria can't determine nothing. And furthermore, this is what you fans of Hubbard and RG you subscribers gotta understand, right? There's a difference between a competition, right? A live broadcast and a competition versus a sitcom, versus a movie, right? Yeah, a sitcom movie, that's scripts. But with a live broadcast, right, and it's an actual competition that people are going and coming to see, going to the stadium to see, that's basically, it's like a game. It's anything goes, right? Anybody can win that game. Anybody has a chance to win the game, right? That's a competition. They're competing for a trophy, man. They're competing for a championship, right? So these two teams are battling head to head. So the winner of that game is going to be down to who's the better skilled, who's the better prepared, who's more hungry and more motivated is going to win those games, right? As much as Zachary K. Hubbert keeps bringing up a script, y'all, when have y'all ever seen any script, okay? Yeah, anybody can calculate numbers. That don't mean nothing. So I told y'all, man, like there's no such thing as trying to predict the future. Nobody can predict the future. That's what you subscribers of those channels got to understand. RFG and Zachary K. Hubbard, they trying to predict the future. And then RFG is choosing one to tell you to put money on who they predict. Same thing with Hubbard. They betting on it, and then they trying to put money on it. So in other words, they trying to cheat the game themselves, right? But then they wonder why they losing because they have no understanding of it, right? I was told, like I said, my very first YouTube channel, y'all, was on basically exposing that false Super Bowl 51 prediction. Now, I told y'all why y'all lost your money. I told y'all don't listen to what people like Hubbard, right, and RG is telling y'all because they don't watch football at all. They have no understanding of it. I gave y'all football reasons. I told you the ranks of those two teams. I told you why they lost. I told you any team with Sam Bradford as your starting quarterback ain't gonna be successful at all. Bradford ain't no playoff quarterback. I told you that. He's not a good NFL quarterback, and we seen that. Now Bradford is somewhere retired now. He's not in the NFL no more, right? And Andrew Luck didn't have the team he had last year. I told y'all that, right? There was no Frank Wright. That team was banged up. There was too many injuries. He didn't have it no more. Okay? Yeah, in Hubbard's video, he's saying a Super Bowl 54 structure around Joe Montana. That's false because Joe Montana been retired for like 25 years now. That man ain't got nothing to do with 2019 or 2020. Yeah, Montana played for the 49ers and he played for the Chiefs, but that was it. He only played for the Chiefs because the Chiefs was the only team that would sign him. Any other team back then was going to sign him, right? The Lions didn't take him. The Dolphins didn't need him, right? The Atlanta Falcons, none of those teams took him, right? The Bears, the Chicago Bears, the Indianapolis Colts, right? The LA Rams, none of those teams was going to sign Joe Montana. None of them, okay? That was the only team that would take Joe Montana. Yeah, he got a chance to play with Marcus Allen, but again, the man lost to the San Diego Chargers, who got blown out by the Niners, okay? So that's irrelevant. They ain't got nothing to do with what's going on today. Football today is played different than it was back then, okay? That's what y'all gotta understand. See, y'all think that everything doesn't happen by coincidence. Y'all feel that everything is planned to happen. It's really not, okay? And for Christian people, man, for people who say that y'all against the devil, y'all ain't got no business using Gematria anyway, because it's like y'all doing witchcraft. Because notice, man, this is what I like about Hubbard, right? Hubbard and RG, they talk about people being sacrificed. Hubbard talked about two Philadelphia Eagles, a brother and Samoan who died, right? And trying to say, oh, he tried to say that last dude, I think it was Tayu, right? He died at 30 because people see, y'all don't understand. People really do die in their sleep, y'all. They really do, man. People get complications to their heart. know what I'm saying, heart attack, you know what I'm saying, they can die from pneumonia. Anything can happen. Cancer can take you out in your sleep. Anything, man. That's a part of life. But talking about somebody's death and saying it was a sacrifice, first of all, if you sacrifice somebody, you're killing somebody. Let's just call it for what it is, right? No, this man has not looked at Hubbard don't look at the autopsy at all. He don't look at none of that, right? He's going by his own theory, and his bull crap is fake, man. But see, I blame the subscribers because, again, you guys are the ones who subscribe to that. You promote his channel. You are the one who keep promoting that garbage, right? So it's your fault, right? I'm holding these subscribers accountable. Anybody that views that channel and believes in Hubbard, I'm holding you accountable like I'm holding my friend James Turner accountable. Again, that's why I have to do this video to show him something, right? Y'all need to stop paying attention to somebody who don't look at sports at all. He don't watch it. He don't play it. You'll never see Hubbard, or you never see neither one of those guys at no stadium. They ain't interviewing no athletes, nothing. They're going by their own theory and they're failing. So when y'all continue to lose your money, don't blame them, blame yourselves. Because you listen to two people who, again, they don't have your best interests at heart. They don't know what they're talking about. Okay, they don't have a clue about what goes on in these sports, right? They don't. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Again, man, if you want to know something about like betting and fantasy football, there's websites and there's resources that you go to, right? I showed y'all for the last like 4 seasons the magazines I read. You know, I have reading material, right? I read what I'm looking at, right? I don't just take somebody's word for it. I do my own research, right? That's why I could sleep good at night, right? I'm not losing my own bet money like that anyway, because it's a waste of time. Because, yeah, the people who bet money are going to be the same ones saying the game is rigged. They blame it on the referees instead of blaming it on the players, right? And that's another thing, too, man. We got to give respect to these players, right? Mahomes worked extremely hard to get to where he is. Like that 27-yard run, that's the same thing Lamar Jackson would have been doing. I told y'all, Patrick Mahomes is just like Lamar Jackson, right? I told y'all that, man. Except Patrick Mahomes is a smarter quarterback, okay? Give that man his credit. Give the 49ers their credit, right? Because this is a 49er team that had to basically, after losing in that Super Bowl, right? Losing New Orleans to the Baltimore Ravens in that Super Bowl, right? They went through they lost to Seattle in that, they lost to Legion Boom in that NFC Championship game, right? Then they went through like 5 years of disappointment, right? 5 seasons, right? Yet they went to 8-8 when they moved to Santa Clara, to 2-14, then 1-9, having to deal with Colin Kaepernick's fiasco, right? That whole nonsense, right? And I told y'all that was all smoke and mirrors. I did say that, right? I told my subscribers already ahead of time that what Kaepernick's doing is he's not just doing it for black folks. He's not just doing it to stop police brutality. He's doing it because he's throwing a tantrum, right? I told y'all about that whole fiasco that y'all see what's going on now, right? Everybody's starting to see what I've been telling you about, right? This whole time. The 49ers have to deal with Kaepernick's drama and him opting out the team, right? So then they trade for Jimmy Garoppolo, and then they went through. And then last year, they went from I think they went, what was it, 6-7? I think they won like 6-9, or they won 9 games when Jimmy Garoppolo first came in. Then the following season, last year, right, they go 4-12 because Garoppolo gets injured, right? So again, they get rid of December, but they go through a horrible season of 4-12, right? This year they turned it completely around, right? So they went through 4 or 5 seasons of disappointment, right? And now they finally put together a team. They build around Jimmy G. They get these veterans over here, right? And now they done made a run for the Super Bowl, right? That's the players that did it. Give credit to John Lynch. Give credit to Kyle Shanahan, right? Joe Montana ain't got nothing to do with this. Montana's not even signed to neither organization. He's not working for neither one of them. So, no, it's not structured around Montana, man. I'm sorry, Hubbard. That's a lie, right? Like some of your other videos, man. Like Hubbard and RG, y'all need to start doing sports. Y'all really do, man. And every time somebody dies, that don't mean it's a murder, man. Stop blaming the organization for murdering their own teammates, right? Why would they murder? And even you talked about 2 athletes. Y'all need to stop it, man, for real. Y'all playing with death, man. It's not good at all. But yeah, y'all wondering why bad things happen to Hubbard and RG. They got bad karma. I told y'all that, man. So to the subscribers, this is strictly on you guys, okay? You are the ones responsible for promoting that channel, subscribing to it, and keep listening to him. Because Hubbard's subscribers and RG's subscribers are just as crazy as he is. And when y'all lose, don't get mad at them. Get mad at yourselves because you listen to them, okay? If Hubbard and RG keep losing their predictions, that should tell you that those are people you should not be taking seriously. Okay, I told y'all that, man. Those people live in negativity, right? They're not really trying to work no real job, right? They're not getting their education. They're not going to school or nothing like that, right? They got their own intentions, right? They trying to go by life the easy way. They want things handed out, right? But they want to hate on other organizations, right? Meanwhile, there's other videos they need to be talking about because Gematria ain't the answer, okay? I'm telling you that now, man. Gematria is not going to solve anything. I keep telling y'all that, man. Y'all need to stop paying attention to that, man. Leave that stuff alone, okay? And for black folks, specifically, man, anybody that's black and brown, and y'all don't have no business paying attention to Hubbard, okay? You leave Hubbard's channel alone, man. He don't give a damn about any one of y'all. He don't care about the black athletes. Because he really cared about black folks, he wouldn't be talking about these athletes like that. Like he talked about that brother from the Philadelphia Eagles. Somebody that died way back in 92, man. Like, why would you even bring that stuff up, man? Have respect for that man's family. Why are you bringing some stuff up you don't know nothing about? There was no social media back in them days, man. Hubbard wasn't there when that man died. That man don't know how that, because like, yeah, man, people really do fall asleep, right? People get high, they get drunk, and they have car accidents all the time. People really do die. That's just the way it goes, okay? But for Hubbard to be talking about that man like that, man, it's sad. It's stupid, man, and it's crazy. Okay, man? I told you, man, Hubbard need to, for black folks, y'all need to be listening to that. Because that man, the brother he talked about in the Philadelphia Eagles, man, and then the other, the Samoan player talked about, those guys didn't die for no sacrifice. They was not murdered, okay? Again, he has no respect for nobody, all right? I don't know why y'all listening to that, man. Y'all need to stop defending that man. Hubbard is no different than Rick Strong and Max Kellerman in that sense, right? I told y'all, these people use black people just to promote themselves. They piggyback off your pain, all right? That's all they do. They act like they care, but they really don't. They just using y'all to get what they want out of y'all. That's what it is. They're using what goes on to black people to promote themselves, right? It's not about you, it's about them. Okay, I told y'all that. I mean, you leave that man alone. And all RVG Chosen One did was expose the type of subscribers who Hubbard deal with. And these are people who are KKK. These are Confederates he deals with. Okay? So that's why Hubbard does what he does. Because again, man, the man got hatred in his heart. I told y'all that. Right? Man, folks, that's the video, man. But I just want to clear that up, man. Hubbard and RMG, those are not the ones you need to be taking seriously when it comes to these sports, okay? They live in their own imaginary world. There never was no script in the first place, right? The game not really rigged if you don't put the responsibility on the players, right? Yeah, you can blame the refs all you want to, but the players are the ones that got to score a touchdown. The players are the ones that got to get out there and actually win the game. Not the referees, not the management, none of them. They're the ones down there performing, okay? And when somebody dies, have some respect for those people and their families. Stop saying it's a freaking murder. If it wasn't murder, it was no damn murder, man. Everything don't come down to no conspiracy theory, man. For real. That's not life. That's not the world we live in. I'm sorry. That's just what it is. Y'all could call me all these kind of names, want you. I don't care, man. It's not gonna change how I feel about the things. But I'm just letting y'all know now, man. If y'all want to keep taking L's, now you know why. Because Gematria has no power. It has no effect. Sports is not what Gematria is used for. Okay? Because y'all can't, they're not just making predictions. They talk about people's deaths. You including things that happened 20 years ago. They ain't got nothing to do with 2019 or 2020. All right? So no, give respect to those players, right? Give respects to Jimmy Garoppolo and Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid and Kyle Shanahan for them leading their teams to victory, right? Give respect, give credit to those defenses. Like, for example, Richard Sherman. Richard Sherman is already in his third Super Bowl, right? Again, he's that good of a player, man. The 49ers paid him well to get those type of guys like him over there, right? Same thing with the Chiefs. Andy Reid has had the strongest rosters for the last 6 seasons. Okay, man? Again, folks, y'all got to knock that off, for real. And I'm only doing this because I care. I'm not doing this to bash y'all. I'm not trying to kick you while you're down. I'm just telling you that now that RLG and Hubbard, those are people who have to be right all the time. They don't like to be wrong. They don't. They can't accept defeat. They'll never accept their loss. They're going to keep on going and keep getting embarrassed because they want to be self-righteous, especially Hubbard. Hubbard wants to be a god. It's obvious. He wants to be worshipped, right? He wants people to kiss his behind, right? He wants to be right even when he's wrong. But anyways, folks, that's it, man. I done said enough about those two, but you subscribers, this is who I'm holding accountable. It's y'all fault you in this mess, right? Anyways, that's it, folks, man. Y'all stay blessed, stay tuned. I'll see you soon.